Hi everyone, welcome to the Disciples Path channel. My name is Emily. Today I wanted to talk about a funny little moment that I had with my teenage son. I was telling him about this new channel and I was explaining that since it's so new and not really comfortable for me yet, I was saying and a lot, and that my hope is sometime in the future I'm going to stop doing that so much, that I'm going to become more comfortable and speak more naturally. And he asked me, well, why don't you make a script? And I said, oh, I don't want to sound like I'm reading. I don't want to sound like I've got my little script and there's no time for spontaneity or just thoughts as they come to me. And he said, you read to us all the time and you don't sound like you're reading. And when you get up in church to give a talk, whenever that happens, when you get up to give a talk in church, you don't sound like you're reading there either. And I was thinking about it, and I was considering the possibility that maybe I should transcribe my previous videos so that I could have a clean script that I could read in as natural a way as possible, so that my thoughts were coming across more clearly. And the more I thought about it, I started to get anxious and a little self-conscious and thinking, oh gosh, I'm going to sound awful and all the people watching this are going to think that I don't know what I'm talking about because I sound so uncertain. While I was thinking about it, I realized, this is while I was working on the last video I made about being an apprentice, how a disciple is an apprentice. And I thought to myself that if you're an apprentice, your first attempt at something is not going to be smooth. It's not going to be perfect. It's not going to look good. In fact, it's probably going to look pretty rough. It's going to look really amateur, really, really clear that the person who's doing it is not accustomed to doing it, doesn't have a lot of skill, doesn't have a lot of practice at what they're doing. And I thought, well, that's where I am. I am a disciple, and so therefore I am an apprentice, and I'm not very good at this yet. And that's okay. It's okay to show that I'm still developing, that I'm still working on this. And like I said, or alluded to a little bit earlier, I want this channel to feel authentic. I want it to feel genuine, that it's not polished and scripted and has that shiny little sheen on it of kind of a more professional channel. And I realized also that while I may cringe a little bit in 6 months' time, in a year's time, to look back at my first couple of videos, that I might kind of go, ooh, that was rough. I think it'll be really interesting to see how I've changed and developed over that period of time to become a better speaker, to be able to express my thoughts more clearly, and just become more confident in sharing who I am and my journey as a disciple of Jesus Christ. So that was just a little thought that I had. This is going to be a really short video, but while my son is correct that I could probably use a few more bullet points in my outline for these videos, and I could probably use a script, I still want this to be as natural and genuine as it can possibly be. And so in those moments where I have a thought that occurs to me seemingly out of nowhere, not really nowhere, it's, you know, I'm sure the Spirit is helping me out, at least that's the hope, that this will become that as I listen to the Spirit, that I will have these moments that can't be scripted. That I will have these moments that will hopefully convey the Spirit to others, those people that are watching. So yeah, that's my thought for today. And if you enjoy this content, if you've enjoyed watching these videos so far, please like, please subscribe. This journey may start out a little halting, but I think it'll get better as we go along. And share, comment, and we'll talk next time.